And with that, your first tee shot is away. And I hope you have a bit of fun here today. And what are you thinking? What are you thinking out of this fairway bunker? Let's see what you got. And you're looking short out of the sand here. This one's your third. Well done. Wouldn't that be nice to save par on this one? Oh! All right, give this a tap. Starting things off at over par, but I think given a little bit of time, we can shave a couple strokes off before the end of this one. Well, I hope you can hold on to the fairway. And second shot here on the second hole. Nine feet to the cup. Oh, man. I guess bogey it is here. And that putt drops for back-to-back bogeys. And after that, you're sitting at 2 over par. Okay, third hole, par 4. Let's go. Yeah, we'll take that. And this one's about 135 yards to go. Hopefully this will bounce to the left. This putt's 30 feet away. And it looks like this one's going pretty hard right to left. Yeah, I'll take that from that distance. All right, here's what you got left for par. And right now you're 2 over. Okay, par 5 for this fourth hole. Setting up here in the deep stuff. All right, we're back in the fairway. I like it. This shot's just about 95 yards to the pin. Nice approach. And here's a putt from 17 feet out. This one should start off straight, but then it does look like it turns to the left. Beautiful shot. Okay, 1 over on the round currently. Teeing it up on the 5th. Oh, well, that's no good. Nicely done, back in the fairway. I like it. Let's just drop one next to the pin next shot. That's a nice chip. Well done. All right, that putt will go. And just 1 stroke over par at the moment. All right, here we go. Par 5, 6th hole. And we're around about, I'd say 240, 245 to the pin. This one could end in the rough. Ah, just barely made its way into the second cut. Setting this one up about 8 feet out. Well, there you go. That's going to bring it down to even par. Okay, have a good tee shot here. We have a par 3 for the 7th. Great work on the approach. You saw that one, didn't you? This one for the birdie. Sort of straight to start out with this one, and then it goes a bit to the left. Just a little too much power. Okay, let's see what the next hole has for us. Okay, have a good tee shot here on the 8th hole. We have a par 4 ahead of us. We'll have that. Okay, this one's about 135 to the pin. Godspeed, my friend. Very long putt ahead. Well, this one's starting out okay. Continues on a great line. Oh, yes, that'll go down. Nicely done. All right, that hole will bring you down to 1 under par. Here we go. Teeing this one up on the 9th hole. Okay, there we go. This is about 160 to the pin. And we're going right of the pin. Ooh, almost drained that one for the birdie. And tapping that one in. And currently 1 under for the day. All right, we head to the 10th. We got a par 4 ahead of us. And this one's about 85 yards to the pin. Good job. We're on the green. Here is a 12-footer. I think this one's going left to right. Oh, that was supposed to be a birdie. Okay, moving on. And you're 1 under for the day. And teeing up now on the 11th. Good little shot there. And we're about 130 yards to the pin from here. Safely on the green. Okay, here's a 24-footer. This one looks like it's breaking to the left. Oh. Okay, let's go. This one is for par. And after that one, you currently sit at 1 under par. Okay, here we go. Par 5 for the 12th. Silky swing. And that's gonna just hang on to the fairway. We love it. Okay, 3rd shot. Tap this one on in and head to the next. And after that one, you sit at 1 under par. And the 13th hole is before us. This one's a par 4. Yep, that's going to do. All right, this one's about 85 yards out. And the green slopes up around that general area, around the pin. You want to make sure you don't leave this one short. Might be a little too much power into this one. And you know what? He ended up on the green, so just don't listen to me. That's the moral of the story. Ooh, setting up for birdie here. Ah, no good. And that puddle drop. Currently sitting at 1 under par. Let's see what happens here on number 14. That's a safe shot. Good luck here. 18 feet to the cup. Looks like you got a line on this. This really looks good. Here we go. Tapper on in. And we'll head on to the next hole. Okay, coming up is the par 4 15th hole. Well, that won't do, will it? This one might be coming up short from the rough. All right, you're hitting out of the bunker. Not only that, but it's plugged into this bunker. Something fierce. This one's on a good line. All right, a little tap putt here. Okay, now let's take a peek at our scorecard. And that will put you up to even par. All right, here we go. Par 5, 16th hole. Let's do it. Oh, you put a nice swing onto that one. Okay, about, I'd say 185 or so to the pin from here. Ooh, maybe we can get a kick left here. And that'll play pin high for us. This putt is measuring in at 11 feet. Oh, yeah, that was fantastic. And after that hole, you'll bring your score down to 2 under. Teeing up now on number 17. Nice swing, sounded great. And that'll do. Grab your putter. This one's 23 feet away. And just a slight little break in this one to the left, I think. All right, for the par. Okay, that putt's done. And currently sitting at 2 under par. Okay, a longer par 4 on this hole. We made good contact with that one. And here's our second shot on the 18th. Approach shot worked out just fine. Here we have a 17-foot putt. This putt's going left to right pretty hard. And you have finished your round with a birdie putt. Great work. And you managed to get out of this one at 3 under par. And that's going to do it. We are done here. Hopefully I'll see you soon, though. Hello and welcome to this major event here in Society Mode. My name's John. Today we'll begin with a par 4 first hole. Let's drop this in the middle of the fairway and take it from there. Managed to get a good swing on that. And second shot here on the first. And from a cool 38 feet away. On this hole, we've got this left for par. You are currently sitting right at even par. We've got a par 3 for the second hole. Well, the bunker's staring at us. Hopefully we don't leave it short in there. Nice swing. Great job on that approach. All right, 8 feet to the cup. Careful of the wind out there. Yeah, you'll take that. And here's your second shot here on the third. what will happen here? I'll just be quiet and watch and see how you do. Well, this one's on the line. Continuing to be good. Oh no! I hoped that would go another way. And one under after that one. Okay, par 5, 4th hole. I know what to do. Look at you go. On the green and under regulation. Putting for eagle here. Good stuff. Nicely done. And after that one, you're at 6 under. And we got a par 4 for our 5th. We're in the deep stuff here. This one might roll into the rough. Here is the bogey putt. I think this one's moving to the right. Oh, come on, get in there. Okay, tap this one in and let's move on. All right, and after that, you've gone up to 4 under. In this hole, we got a tailwind to deal with. Okay, second shot on the 6th. Oops, this one's heading for the beach. And from the green side bunker. Ooh, with the touch out of the bunker. Well done. Okay, and you're down to 2 under par now after that one. And now the 7th hole, we have a par 3. Yep, that's going to do just nicely. All right, this one's from 14 feet away. And I think this one's breaking pretty hard right to left. Okay, let's sneak this one in for par. Let's go. All right, let's get to the next. And this hole is a long par 4 hole. Oop, that's no good. Okay, second shot here on the 8th hole. Oh, get out of there. Okay, here's our 3rd shot. Hopefully this one will bounce to the right. Okay, we're on the green. And this putt is around 23 feet. All right, you've got this one out to the left. Here comes the bogey putt. And the putt drops. And you've gone up to 4 under after that hole. Wind is blowing left to right. Oh my goodness, this one's not gonna land, I don't think. All right, let's have a good second shot here on the 9th. What an approach shot. I wish I could do that. And the back 9 begins with a par 4. Here's our second shot on the 10th. You'll go to 6 under today if you sink this. This is an uphill putt moving right to left. This one's looking decent. Oh, unfortunate. Okay, let's head to the next. Here comes the 11th hole. Well done. All right, this shot's around 130 yards from the pin. Safe approach, nice. This putt's around 19 feet away. And this one's going pretty hard right to left. Well, this one's looking good so far. Oh yeah, getting better. Oh, and it doesn't go down. No! And that putt safely in its home. And 5 under for your score at the moment. Heads up, wind's blowing left to right here. Nicely done. Okay, second shot here on the 12th. This is leaning to the right. All right, on the green and under regulation, you got a putt for eagle, and that's fantastic. And this next putt goes, you got your eagle. Okay, you got this one out to the left. Nothing wrong with that putt. And nothing wrong with tapping in for birdie. Sitting at 6 under par after that one. Okay, 13th hole, and this is a par 4. Yeah, that was a good swing. Well done. And this one's about 85 yards to the pin. Nice shot. That'll do. Okay, this one's 20 feet. Well, this has my attention. Continuing on its line. Oh, and the putt won't go down. Let's tap in for the par on this one. And you are looking at a 6 under at the moment. And here comes hole number 14 at us. Nice swing onto that one. Nothing wrong with that. Safely on the green. Okay, 18 feet to the cup. Great work. That's your 5th birdie today. Okay, here we go with the 15th hole. We got a par 4 on this one. Let's be careful getting out of here. Might not get all the distance you want in the deep stuff. And there's a bit of a downslope around the pin. You got to be careful of that. Oh, that could have been a birdie. And now let's see what's up on our leaderboard. And after that one, you're at 7 under. We'll tee up now in a par 5. It's not all that long. Don't worry about it. And here's our second shot on the 16th. Oops, there goes the, yeah, that's the water. Setting up for your 4th stroke here. Okay, and this one to save the hole. This one seems to be tilting left to right. Oh my. All right, let's head to the next. Okay, score is currently clocking in at 6 under par. And now on to 17. This one's a par 3. Okay, on the green safely. Here's a 20-foot putt. Looks like this one will break a bit to the left. We've got this left for par, and after that when you're at 6 under. Okay, careful of the headwind out there. Beauty of a swing there. Okay, this is about 155 yards to the pin. Well done. That's a nice little tight shot there. Okay, here's a 12-foot putt. And the putt will drop. And your round is over. And as we head our separate ways, you're going to post a 7 under on the scorecard. Well, that's just about it for me here today. Hopefully you had a decent amount of fun. Scratch that. Hopefully you had a whole lot of fun. I hope that for you. Thanks again. See you soon. Hello and a big, warm welcome from me, John McCarthy, to you for playing PGA Tour 2K25. Today we start with a par 4 first hole. Let's do this. Crank that drive straight at the pipe. Second shot here on the first. Yeah, that'll work. Nice approach. This one's clocking in at around 24 feet. Oh, right by. This one's for par. And that'll do. And after that one, even par is your score. And we're working with the tailwind on this hole. And your approach is heading right at the pin. Well, you can't hit all the greens. Second shot here on hole number 2. Well, this one's looking okay. It continues to be good. All right, there you go. Okay, that's 7 under par for the moment. All right, we got a par 4 on this third hole. It's tidy. This shot's around 95 yards to the pin. Six feet to the cup. Ooh. All right, you can sink this and salvage a bogey on this one. And after that one, you're at 6 under. And it's a par 5 for the fourth hole. Woo! Look at that thing go. You're doing all right this hole on the green, under regulation. That's good work. Okay, have fun with this putt. So far, so good. Oh, just a tap. Good job. Score's coming down to even par. That wind's blowing right into our face on this one. No good. Here's our second shot on this fifth hole.
Ooh, almost.
And 4 feet to go. Now that one currently sitting at even par. We've made it to the 6th hole.
Well, I hope this one holds on to the fairway.
And you're going to hang on to the fairway on this one. Great stuff. And this one's around 235-ish to the pin. Maybe this one will kick to the left. Okay, you're on the green. You're just super far away from the cup. That's my only complaint. Ooh, this is shaping up to be interesting. This putt for eagle. Oh, look at this thing.
Still has a chance.
And it drops. Well done. Fantastic putt. And after that hole, you'll go down to 2 under. And a heads up this hole. You got a tailwind blowing with the ball.
That sounded good.
Decent approach there. 12 feet left to the hole. Ooh, never like leaving those short. Just inches to the hole. And you're sitting right there at 9 under par after that hole. We've got a long par 4 staring us down on this one. Beautiful swing. Okay, setting up about 180 yards out. Quite the view from here, way out on the green. Good luck. This putt's going uphill. Looks like it's moving left to right. Starting this one up pretty good. All right, here we go. Keep it tapping. We'll head on to the next. All right, 9 under is your score. All right, here we go. 9th hole, par 4.
Oh, caught that one. Jeez.
And this one's about 165 yards out.
Okay, this to save our par. Let's do this.
This one just has a little tiny break to the right, I think. All right, you're sitting right at 2 under for the moment. Okay, we're starting the back 9 of this course with a par 4. All right, we're in the rough, but it's probably as good a break as you could have gotten. It's sitting up pretty good in this rough. We'll take those all day. This one's 10 feet away. This one should start off pretty straight and then turn to the left.
Oh, yeah, that'll drop on in for the birdie. Well done.
Sitting at 10 under after that one. Careful out there. The wind's blowing right to left. Okay, second shot on the 11th. 5 feet to go. Oh, just slipped by. All right, you've got this for bogey. And after that, your score will bump up to 2 under. Okay, here we go. 12th hole, par 5. Let's pop a nice one out there. And we're somewhere around 240 from the pin. And you want this one to stick nice on that green. Bit of a down slope where we want to land this. Look at you go. Next putt for eagle. This one's a 21-footer. Going downhill right to left here. Oh, this one's starting out okay. Still on track. Yes! Drops it on in there. What a putt. 11 under par currently. And let's see what happens here on the 13th hole. Nice looking shot. And this one is around 80 yards from the pin. Okay, let's get out of here. Oh, just a great part of the hole. All right, let's drop her on in there, save our par, and get on our way. 4 under par is your score at the moment. And we got a left to right cross breeze on this hole. Well, unfortunately, that's a missed green. All right, here's our second shot on the 14th. Oh man, that could have been better, I think, but maybe a birdie on the next hole. Well, that hole's behind us. Let's move on. And after that, when you're sitting at 11 under, and now the 15th. This one's a par 4. This thing's going for days. Look at this thing. And this one's about 160 yards from the pin. This is what our third shot's looking like. Okay, we're in the green side rough. Let's get out of here. I'm liking that one. Nice chip. Okay, we're moving. We're moving to the next. And your score sits at 10 under par at the moment. And next is the 16th. This one's a par 5. I think we're going to be in the fairway with this one. Here we go. 225 yards or so away. This putt is for birdie. And that's great. That drop shot on the last is kind of a race now with this birdie here on this one. That wind is going right to left out there. All right, here we go. This one's for birdie. Looks like this goes downhill and to the right. Looks like he got a line on this. Looking very good. Oh, come on, get in. Oh, and it doesn't go. Okay, just a few more inches to go. And after that one, it's 11 under par for you. And now to the par 4 18th. Unlucky. Great work there. That's a great approach. 10 feet to the cup. And with that putt, your round comes to an end. And you've wound up at 12 under par at the end of this one. All right, that will do it. Hopefully, I'll see you back here real soon. Thanks again. Bye. Hello and welcome to the Major. My name's John. Final round of action just about to kick off. Hopefully your nerves are in check. Looking forward to this. Second shot here on the first. Nice approach, pin high. That's where we like it. 14-footer. This one's way out to the right. Let's watch it turn. And that was a nice little birdie. And after that one, you're sitting at 13 under par. All right, par 3, second hole. Let's do this. A little wayward on the approach. That's all right, though. Good one. Setting up for the par putt here. Oh, brutal. All right, give this a tap. And that hole will put you up to even par. Now we will tee up on the third hole. Great swing. This one's about 130 yards out. Smart shot. 9 feet to go. So good. And 13 under par is your current score. And now stepping on to the tee of the par 5, fourth hole. Oh yeah, I'll approve that. "16 feet to the cup." I think this is going to go right to left. A little too hard. And this is for your par. And after that hole, you're currently 1 under. And let's let this fly here on the 5th. Coming into a bunker near you. Setting up in the bunker. And we're back in the fairway. And this is your third shot. Oh, that would have been sweet. Okay, you need this to go, this to save par. And you are 1 under after that one. And this one's a par 5 here on the 6th. Oh my goodness, just annihilated that drop. And this one's about 210 yards or so from the pin. Oh no, water. Setting up here in the first cut of rough. That should do nicely. This one's 24 feet away. Good luck with this one. It's going downhill, right to left. This one's looking decent. Ooh, it's still on track. And the putt goes down. Fantastic work. And after that one, you sit at 1 under par. Okay, 7th hole is a par 3. Nice approach. This one's 17 feet. Going up the hill and to the left. Ooh, that's too bad. Here we go. This next one for par. And there we go. And now we have the par 4 8th. And this one's around $150 to the pin. Take a look at this shot. Good job. 3 feet to go. Managed to bring things down to 2 under after that one. Teeing up now on hole number 9. That was good stuff. And this is looking to be about 155 yards out. All right, nice approach on that one. Here's a putt for birdie. This might move just a touch to the right. Oh, birdie putt as well. Oh, it could have been good. And just tapping that one in for par. Nice. And sitting at 14 under par after that hole. And our leader's so far ahead of the rest of the field in the final round of this event. It's going to be hard to chase this player down, I think. All right, this one just barely snuck into that light rough. And second shot on the 10th coming up. Go out there, looking good. That's in there. It's your 4th birdie of the day. And after that hole, looks like 15 under is where you sit. And here we go. We're on hole number 11. We got a par 4. Nice swing. Okay, we're setting up about 100 yards out. And you got to make sure you got enough juice to get it up that slope on the green. Boom, there's another green in regulation. Nice. This is a 9-foot putt. Oh, here we go, par putt. All right, let's head to the next. And after that one, 15 under. Here we go now on the 12th. Oh, just smashed it. And this is around the 245-yard mark. Well, that's just fine golf playing there. That's on the green in under regulation. Well done. This is your eagle putt. Come on now. Let's get this one to go. Looking good so far.
Oh, yes. That'll go down nicely.
And after that hole, you stand at 17 under par. Okay, 13th hole, par 4. Let's do it. Nicely struck. This shot's just about 95 yards to the pin. That's going to work just fine on the approach. Okay, 10 feet to go here. Oh. Okay, this one for par. And nice putt. Let's move on. And after that hole, you are currently 17 under par. All right, we got a par 3 here on the 14th. And unfortunately, you couldn't hold the fairway. No big deal. We're in the first cut. Oh, nice little chip there. And that'll drop. And now the 15th hole. This one is a par 4. This is out of the second cut here. Good luck with this. Way out here. Oh, what do we have here? Continues to be online. Oh, come on. Get in the hole. Oh, just a tap in here. That'll work. Tapping in for par. And you're currently sitting at 17 under par. Let's see what happens here on the 16th. Oh, my goodness. You hammered it. Okay, about 175 yards to go here. Oh, yes. And that is why you are in the lead. This one's about 15 feet. And I think this one's breaking to the left. Oh, yeah. I'll take it. I'll take it. And now on to the par 3 17th. All right, we'll take that. Good luck here. 9 feet away. And if that drops, that marks down your 5th birdie so far today. And now for number 18, we have a par 4 on this one. Tee shot's looking good. And this shot's about 145 yards out. That'll do for the approach. And we've got this left for a score of 63. And swinging this out to the left. Ooh, right there. All right, let's sink this putt and head to the clubhouse. All right, that's it for me. Hopefully we'll see you real soon. I had a lot of fun out there today.